Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. Alright, so in our last episode, we had a bit of a disappointing tussle with some Voidwoken here. New ones that I'd never encountered before. And then we killed off some vampiric Voidwoken over here. Turns out that people were chanting Fabrosi's name because he alerted the paladins about the magisters being in cahoots with the Black Ring and all that stuff. And then in between episodes, I actually realized that I didn't have spirit vision enabled for anyone. So we've been kind of missing spirits this whole time. I actually kind of went back throughout these areas and tried to find all the spirits. I spoke to all of the unnamed ones. Like for this one, for example, Spirit of Magister Grieve. I didn't talk to her. Because I didn't want to accidentally access any story elements without you guys. The other generic spirits, they didn't really have anything to say. A lot of them were around the harbor, just describing how they died to the Kraken and all that crap. So that's that. Before we continue though, let me just quickly look at our quest log here. The hunt for Dallas. Right. Thane, despite everything that's happened, the punishment of his king, the loss of his people, and everything that he's endured since, Thane seems to be in good spirits. Perhaps he's coming around to this life. Malady told us Losa's demon resides in Arx. While we seek Dallas, she'll try to find a way for us to weaken him. Sabila was freed of the tyranny of her master and the Mother Tree too, but now as Arx loomed, another threat emerged. Dallas had seized the power of the gods thanks to the Aetherin. She's not stopped, and a new divine does not ascend. Blah blah blah, etc, etc, etc. Fantastic. Why do we still have this? Signs of resist. Why is this quest still around? Arena of the One. Why? Okay, right. Seeking Revenge. Right, this is the one with Gareth and Alexander. We've departed the Nameless Isle. We do not know what came of What? We helped him kill Alexander and then we spoke to him. What? The Sallow Man. We left the Nameless Isle behind without fulfilling the Sallow Man's demands. He's dead. The quest should have ended when we killed him. Proving Ground. We have continued on our journey without pursuing the Arena Master's challenge. The entry right below says the spirit of the Arena Master congratulated the victor amongst us, deeming them worthy of being called the One. A good omen for the final challenges before the Well of Ascension, perhaps. You've got to be fucking kidding me. So many bugged quests. This is unbelievable. My God. Hammerfall, right. Okay, that's us. I'm assuming pursuing Dallas the Hammer. Doctor, Key to Freedom. Amir stayed with us on the Lady Vengeance, still hoping to receive the Swarmbreaker. Okay, good. So she's not gone yet. Secrets of Blood Moon Island. Right. We're still looking for Adrian Brody. And Battle at the Gates. Really? The fuck? This game. Unbelievable. Anyways, let's talk to the spirit of Magister Grieve.
She turns to you, and suddenly you are deep in her soul. Tendrils of anger and pain weave around you, through you, as you wander the chambers of her memories.
Grasp at a tendril of passing anger, listen to it rage.
A tale of two battles unfolds. First come the Voidwoken, and you are on point. You fight, and you live, while around you, your friends die. Then a war owl passes overhead, bringing news from afar. The paladins come. All magisters are under arrest for treason, the shame, the anger. You will not go down without a fight.
Well, you went down anyways.
A paladin kills you, here by your home, on the threshold of the city you risked your life to defend.
Too bad, so sad. Look for the Voidwoken, look for her guilt.
A ringlet of bright smoke comes curling. You clutch at it. You expect to feel guilt, but you don't. You feel pride. The Voidwoken attack is the doing of sorcerers, of traitors, maybe even of paladins. You are a Magister, and the Magisters stand for all that is good and right. The Magisters stand for Lucian. The Magisters stand divine, and the treacherous paladins are cutting you down.
Send an emotion into her world, forgiveness. Give it the power to defeat all the anger, the fear, and the hate. Give her the strength to let go. Do we gain anything from doing this, or are we just being nice? You know what? I want to risk it. I would consume her source, but I just want to risk this.
You are a Magister and proud. You did what you could, and you did what was right, and now it is over. The world and its problems are no longer your concern. Now you may leave.
Oh man, I should have just consumed the source. Oh well. What about you, Magister Priest?
The faint spirit's voice is little more than a whisper, echoing inside your mind.
No. Treacherous paladins. There can be no divinity in an order that betrays its own.
How many packets of smoke do you smoke a day?
The spirit suddenly looks up at you, eyes wide and accusing.
Treachery! Treachery! Treachery!
Eat shit. Fantastic. Alright. Well, let's head on over to, I guess that's the city of Arcs. Good grief.
What a massacre.
Nice. Of course, Fabrosi, you love massacres, so this is all your, you know, this is your bag. Let's absorb some blood as we go along here. Nice.
A wave of sadness rolls off the spirit, sadness mixed with betrayal. The Magister was stabbed in the back by one they'd known as a friend.
Well, you're not a friend, so eat shit and die. Magisters. Oh, grenades. Nice. And a dead-ass dwarf. Fantastic. What the hell is that? What did you just pick up? Is it an ingredient? Pilgrim shell. The shell bears a pilgrim's mark. It looks quite useless, but perhaps you could combine it with something to make it worth a prayer. Why do I want to? Arc City Guide 3. Do I already have this? Among the many recommendations this city guide makes is a visit to the Chem Gardens, which is a bloom with rare flowers and foliage, some with quite unusual properties. Sadly, it seems an invitation from Lady Chem may be required. Well, you can't really recommend that as like a tourist thing if you kind of, you know, need a recommendation from one of the officials of the city or whatever. Good grief.
The spirit laughs. A terrible, cynical guffaw that says that the world is an evil place where no one is safe. But inside the laughter, there's shame. The Magister knows that he sinned and suspects that his death was deserved.
Well, that's what you get for masturbating constantly, non-stop, while on duty.
This city needs more like you.
What do you mean?
I salute you, monster slayer.
Okay.
That a hero like you would arrive on Lucian's Day, well, it gives me hope.
Okay, well, you know, I just did what I had to be done.
Well, we're glad you were here.
Okay, well, let's ask if the city's open.
On Lucian's Day? You'd better believe it.
I still don't get the significance of Lucian's Day, but sure.
City's a bit of a mess, it's fair to say, but the worst has passed. We'll have the place cleaned up in no time.
Ask if there's been much damage.
Between the Voidwoken and the arrest of the Magisters, we've seen more than a few casualties, but the city herself is intact. We'll mourn our dead and rebuild. Arcs persists.
Ask if Dallas is in the city.
She looks at you derisively and spits on the ground,
Whoa.
close enough to your boot to make her point.
Come on, no need to be rude.
If she is, Lord Chem will want to know. Chem commands the city now.
Okay, ask if she knows what brought the Voidwoken to the gates.
Seems the Magisters have been dicing with dark magic. You'd have them to thank if there were any left. Many fled. Those who didn't died or ended up in a cell.
Just kill them all.
Stay safe.
Alright, thanks. Okay, that's great. Whoa, no, don't close that door. Just get through it. Get through the door. Just go through the door, Fabrosi. Go through the fucking door. There, come on. Oh my god. Oh, goodness, look at this. Look at all these dead bodies. Oh man. This is exciting. So many dead bodies, I love it. Ooh. Give me that. Paladin Lida Margraven. Do we need to talk to these people?
We're not careful. We'll burn the world.
And that's a bad thing,
Paladin
how?
hops a gob of spittle onto the burning corpses of silent monks. The saliva sizzles momentarily and is gone.
Warm your hands upon the flames, tell her she makes a mean fire.
The silent bastards burn well, 'tis true.
Ask if the bodies were all silent monks.
That they were. We don't burn friends in the street, nor enemies for that matter. But these things.
Once more, she spits on the burning corpses.
Fantastic. Alright, well, that was a scintillating conversation. Nice. Take all these. Thank you. Whoa, nice. Ha. 1,000 ducats. Fantastic. Is that the voice in your head, Fabrosi? Is your voice in your head acting out again?
Heard old Alex died trying to summon a Voidwalker.
Good grief, there's way too many dead bodies. Can I just mass loot the dead bodies? Is that possible at all? So I don't have to do all the work? Great.
Where are the smells? I miss the smells.
I don't know about the smells, but I just took your dead ass meat. So good for you. Oh wait, is that coming from here? What's happening in here?
Your blood
Oh.
for my blood, scum. So may your wounds
Right. And what is this commotion out here? The execution? Oh, okay, so that's Lord Linder Kem and Paladin de Selby. Great. That ghost is very annoying and loud, isn't he?
Out of my way.
Well, fuck you too, then. Alright, I think we're done looting that stuff. Let's find out what this is about. I just a ranger?
Am I dreaming? I went to my bunk after patrol duties, and now
You probably died because you couldn't see anything out of that hood.
I'll wake up in a minute. Winslow's snoring always wakes me. This can't be real.
Winslow. Try to get her to tell you what she knows about the Black Ring. Inform her that this is no dream, she is dead. If she tells you what she knows about the Black Ring, then you'll release her. Tell me what you know about the Black Ring.
The spirit wails and babbles incoherently. It's clear she knows nothing about the...
Alright, you're useless, thanks. Okay, let me loot your dead-ass body, though. That's an Inquisitor, that must be the one. Hey, I took your bone. What's that? Someone say something? So, who's this? Marie?
Steel will be sweeter than licking your boots.
She doesn't look like a paladin.
Insolent wretch.
Unless maybe she's like a paladin assassin. Trained to look like a civilian.
Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her.
Okay.
She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help. Please.
Ask what her wife is accused of.
Of being a good person.
Oh, come on. That can't be it.
Please, there's no time. They'll kill her. Go.
It's not a lot of information to act on. Ah, jeez. Alright, fine. So what's happening over here, guys?
The paladin looks up at you through a bruised and swollen eye. She spits a gob of blood on the cobbles before she speaks.
Come to see the show, stranger. I'm afraid you've missed most of the slaughter, but there's still blood to be spilled.
Step back from the prisoner. You are interrupting a paladin court, stranger.
Hey, man, I ain't done nothing, son. I'm as far back as I can get.
You couldn't call this a court until the end of days, Kem. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent.
Ask Kem what this paladin is accused of. Pardon yourself and step back. You want to hear where this is going. Turn away from the scene. Better you stay out of it. What's this paladin accused of?
We are beyond accusations. This once paladin is guilty of refusing orders and protecting supporters of the Black Ring.
Whoa, whoa.
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay and a slick uniform.
I gotta say, their uniforms are pretty slick.
A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every magister is in league with the Ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
Step between the prisoner and Kem. He can't do this. Not to Lord Kem. He knows what he's doing. Walk away. This isn't your business. Well, number 3 and number 2 are pretty much gonna have the same result, I think. Alright, sure, let's intervene. I guess Fabrosi does have a kind heart.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time, pinning you with a freezing look.
Step aside, stranger.
Explain that you're on his side. You're the one that sent the war owl, or sent the owl which warned him about the Magisters and the Black Ring. Declare that he can't do this. This isn't right. This is no trial. Demand that she be judged fairly. Beg the paladin for her life. She made a mistake. Decide to pick your battles and stand down. Can we explain to him that we're on his side?
I see. You have my thanks for that. You did us a great service. Now, if you would do me one service more, stand aside.
Oh, come on. Whisper that you're here to find a seeker matching her description. You need her alive. Wonder what Lucian would do. Surely he'd have the wisdom to show mercy. Argue that this traitor might have some key information. If she's not fit to be a paladin, suggest he banish her. No one needs to die this day. Let's say that we're looking for a seeker? Nice.
A seeker? How do you... This is unforeseen.
And very, very convenient.
Very well. Perhaps we would be wiser to wait. She shall not die today.
The paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and silently mouths thank you.
Great. Fantastic.
The rest of you had
Sweet.
your duties. Move.
Look at that. Look at all the experience points that we got. You want to talk? Hey, I rescued your wife.
Oh, by the divine, thank you. I'll never forget this kindness.
Great. Oh, okay. Magical chain gloves. Garbage. Heavy duty boots. Garbage. Magical war bonnet. Garbage. Onslaught book. Garbage. Fine, we'll just go with this and sell it. Great. Oh, some whisper wood and penny bun mushroom. We'll take those, thank you very much. And I guess we might as well explore the barracks. Right. Anything down the well? Timmy? Maybe? Fucking Timmy. Let's find out what's in this backpack. Nothing. Unbelievable. And what's in here? Oh, I see. Are you being accosted by this ghost? No, this isn't the start of an infomercial. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Be one of those people like... Are you constantly being assaulted by ghosts everywhere you go? Do you feel the pain of 1,000 deaths every time you blink your eye? When the moon turns blue and your dog whispers that's tuned to, Gangster's Paradise, do you often feel a throbbing pain in your left pinky? 3 times every 27.3 seconds?
The spirit of a magister jabs a spectral finger into the paladin's wound, while muttering some profane-sounding curse.
Well, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna find out what's going on.
Come on. Damn you. Stop bleeding.
The paladin presses a wad of fresh bandages upon a steadily bleeding leg wound. For a moment, it seems to work, but then the bleeding suddenly gets worse.
Damn it.
Offer a healing potion. Tell her that she's being tormented by the spirit of a magister. Ask the paladin how she got that wound.
One of the magisters didn't know when he was beaten. Drove a spear into my knee. He should have aimed higher, though. I didn't give him a chance to land a second blow.
Tell her that she's being tormented by the spirit of a magister.
The paladin looks up from her wound to give you a look of disdain.
Have you lost your wits? This is a spear wound. Plain and simple.
Right, okay.
The magister's spirit continues to manipulate the paladin's wound, uttering a string of arcane curses.
Cease and desist.
I'll do as I please. This paladin filth hacked me down right here in our headquarters. She's going to suffer for what she did to me.
Well, you're a magister's scumbag. You kind of deserve it. Tell him not to waste his afterlife on revenge. The Hall of Echoes beckons. Remark that death must have confused the spirit. This paladin didn't kill him. It was another. One who was slain by a magister in return. Warn the spirit that you know ways to harm it, alive or dead. Tell him that the paladin was just following orders. Implore him to remember the teachings of Lucian. Vengeance will only lead to misery for all. Let's threaten him. Nice.
The spirit thinks for a moment, then moves back from the paladin.
Very well. I am done with this world.
I should have just consumed his source.
Thank you. The wound's closed over. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Here. I found this on one of the Magisters. It looks valuable. Take it, with my thanks.
Sweet. Well, I could have also waited for you to die from that infection and then just gotten that off your body, but, sure, thanks. Oh, lots more dead-ass people. Yes, please. Crumpled note. Destroy after reading. Purity of mind, order of society, discipline of body, loyalty to the divine. This has to be a code. Purity of mind, order of society, discipline of body, loyalty to the divine. Mind, society, body, divine. MSBD. MSBD. Major magisters suck balls deep. There we go.
The spirit of a half-dressed magister stands before you, fumbling to draw his phantom blade from its sheath.
Try to get the spirit's attention. Tell a spirit to compose himself. Dead or not, he's acting like a half-trained recruit.
The spirit manages to draw his sword and utter a challenge, though not one aimed at you.
Alarm! Sound the alarm! There's paladins attacking! Where are the whites?
He starts to swipe and jab his sword at an unseen opponent.
That's nice. I'm glad you're dead. Fucking magisters are the worst. Alright, let's go ahead and loot these dead bodies. Nice. Got lucky with the dead bodies. Alright, Rat, what's your deal?
Your ankles in excitement.
You, help me, mistress, please. These blue-cloaked beasts are keeping her locked in a cage underground. Please, hurry, she'll be grateful.
Say that you want to know who the rat's mistress is first of all. Demand that you know what's in it for you if you help her. Tell the rat that you'll save his mistress, but you'll need to know exactly where she is. Who is your mistress?
Go below, see for yourself. She's a kind and wise mistress, but she needs help.
Alright, so what do I get if I help you?
Mistress is the most generous of mistresses. She'll give you anything she has if you help her, but please, hurry.
Oh, anything? Fine, we'll save her, but we need to know exactly where she is.
Hold your mistress in the prison downstairs, asking her questions. She's locked in a cage of metal bars, but of magic as well.
Alright, sure, whatever you say, mercy is power. Let's go ahead and take these. Guys, you guys are missing out. You need to be looting these golden cups and shit. Wayneslow?
The spirit of a magister lingers nearby, scowling at the damage that's been dealt to the premises.
Look at this! Just look at this! Our barracks ransacked by our own brothers in arms, and my sworn magister comrades murdered by them.
Yep, you're welcome. Ask the spirit if all of the magisters were killed. Ask about how all this unfolded. Consume the spirit source. Are all the magisters dead?
I got Brant out of here. He was wounded. He wouldn't have stood a chance if I hadn't helped. Hopefully some more made it as well.
Some made it out alive.
I came back here to see if I could help any others, but I got a saber through the heart instead. Murdering blue bloods. The void's welcome to the lot of them.
Where did you take Brant?
The spirit leans back to appraise you, a guarded look on his spectral features.
You're no paladin, but why should I tell you?
Remark that you're no paladin, as he said, but if he tells you what he knows, you'll check on his comrade. Tell the spirit that dying must have been a terrible shock. He should tell you what he knows, unburden himself in preparation for the Hall of Echoes. Claim that you're an old acquaintance of Brant. That's what brought you to Arx. You want to see if he's alright. Remind him that his comrade is wounded. Time is of the essence if you're going to try to help him. Sure.
Fine, just check in on him for me, will you? There's a spot around the back, at the bottom of an embankment, where a culvert drains into the river. I lowered him down there where the paladins likely wouldn't see him. He was bleeding like a stuck pig, though. I don't know if he made it.
I hope not. Wait, what did you spot? Fabrosi, what did you spot?
This fire was set on purpose.
Yeah, well that's great, but Fabrosi, what did you spot? Tell me what you saw, Fabrosi. Tell me what you saw! You fool! Alright, Losa, go ahead and put out the fire. Thank you very much. Is there stuff to loot here? Painting of a battle and a key. Nice. It's in the sack, nothing. Alright. We'll take that. And I'm assuming there's not much in these things. Except, oh, underwear. Except, I did find a key inside that thing, so I guess I should kind of do my due diligence and just loot everything, right? Alright, cracked amulet, we'll take that. Apparently it's like 2,000 ducats. Take those dirty socks as well. Fuck those bed linens. Wood chips, don't care about that shit. Hey, what's your dealio?
Look out.
High cryptographer Marwell. Traps? Why are there traps in here? What the hell? What kind of filthy ass degenerate traps fucking a kitchen? Good grief. Thane, can you please take care of this? Thank you. And that one too. Nice.
What's this then? The paladins resorting to bringing in outsiders to try and decipher my work.
He sneers at you. His spectral form bears impressions of severe burn injuries.
No matter. You'll fail just like them.
Ask the spirit who he is exactly. Say that he mentioned ciphers. What did he mean? Who are you?
I was the High Cryptographer of the Magister Order, until the Paladins killed me. Coded letters, passwords, security measures, all my creation. Now that I'm dead, you'll never decipher any of it. My work will outlive you all.
Remarked that the Magisters seem to have set fire to their own building in an effort to destroy evidence, hardly sophisticated encryption. Ask what he knows about the Paladins' accusations, treason, heresy, collusion with the Black Ring. Let's ask first and then insult maybe?
My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. But let me say this. The notion that we would have anything to do with the Black Ring is absurd. Patently absurd.
Well, isn't Dallas hanging out with some Black Ring dude? Remarked that the Magisters, etc., etc.
The spirit's smug demeanor gives way to an angry scowl.
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous actions of our so-called allies. My encryption guards the most important secrets.
Okay, that's nice. Thanks, buddy. Last stand of the Magisters. Ooh. More traps. We'll take that pepper. Thank you very much. Alright, any more traps to be found? Because there appears to be a hatch over here. Can I unlock this?
A combination lock is embedded into the face of the hatch with 4 numbered dials.
Take a closer look at the combination lock.
A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1324. Below this are 4 dials.
1324.
Each of the 4 dials bears 4 phrases that can be rotated into place. The first dial must be set.
Yes, I remember. MSBD. Yeah, it's already in order. Mind.
The mechanism clicks. The second dial has the same 4 phrases to select from.
S.
The third dial bears the same options as before.
B.
One last dial remains, with the same phrases as all the others.
D.
The final dial clicks. Silence. The hatch doesn't budge.
Oh, wait. Okay.
A sequence of numbers has
1324.
been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1324. Each of the 4 dials.
Yeah, I think I understand.
Must be set.
M.
The mechanism. The second dial has the same 4
B.
mechanism. The third dial bears
2.
another click. One last dial. The
4.
final. Then, deeper within the mechanism, the sound of gears turning and a bolt withdrawing.
Ah.
The hatch yields, clicking open.
Sweet. Fantastic.
No, it can't be. You cheated.
Nope. I remember the MSBD. Remember it's Magisters suck balls deeply. Balls deep? I don't know.
My life's work. Defeated by some nobody.
Nobody. Unbelievable. Nobody. I should have just consumed his source. Do I want to go down the hatch? Vault entrance. Seems a little ominous. Maybe we'll do some more exploring of this place first before we head down there. If the game doesn't crash, that is. Knock on wood. Come on, game. Don't crash on me. Not like this. There we go. Oh, man. My life flashed before my eyes there. Alright, just in case we do die, I should probably talk to my companions in case this is the end and our game crashes or whatever. Losa?
Yes?
Say you want to talk about, well, the two of you. Tell you noticed that she was in pretty bad shape on the island. You'd expected the demon to make an appearance.
She says nothing for a moment, but chews her lip, deep in thought.
To be honest, so did I. When we first arrived on the island, I could barely keep a lid on it. But when we fought the gods, it suddenly grew quiet.
Did I already speak to you about this?
I think it's waiting, biding its time. For what, I'm not totally sure, but it's eager.
Okay.
I wish I didn't have to say that.
Right. Alright, well, let me talk to you about that later. Let me talk to Fane.
Do you know, this Ark's place doesn't look half bad.
Yeah, you know what? As far as burning cities go, sure.
It's only about 1/3 bad, really. Maybe 2/5, depending on the weather.
Nice. Sibyl?
There's an air about this place. Something sinister just below the surface.
Say you'd like to talk about her, talk to her about the two of you. Ask Sibyl if she ever thought she'd be responsible for killing a god. I guess third option. Let's talk about the god thing first.
To be perfectly frank, yes. I only have to do what comes natural to me. Besides, these 7 weren't exactly angels. Even gods get their comeuppance.
True.
We stand warned, don't we?
Say that you'd like to talk to her about the two of you.
By all means.
Say it's about earlier on the boat when you had a moment alone with one of the team.
Ah, that.
I'm sorry, Sibyl.
She twirls her needle nonchalantly between her fingers, but fumbles it and pricks her thumb. She pockets the needle and sucks away the little bead of blood that appears over the tiny wound.
I haven't given it a second thought. Neither should you.
I'm sorry, Sibyl. I mean, you could join us for a threesome, you know? I'm sure Fabrosi's a man who's capable of doling out a lot of love, so, you know, if you want to be part of our little love triangle here, and I'm not gonna object. You wonder how she feels about your journey together.
That, despite all the blood and guts, it's been perfectly wonderful.
Great.
How about you?
Tell her you stand in awe of her. It's been an honor. Say you think the two of you make a fine team. Tell her she's an enigma from start to finish. This sounds a little formal. Let's go with the fine team.
We've certainly made a splash, haven't we? Let no one say otherwise. Let's carry on. See how many history books we can make it into. We may even make it into Cranley Hubert's.
I'd rather we make it into the Kama Sutra, but, you know. Sure. Alright, Losa?
Hey, everything okay?
Say you want to talk about her, well, about the two of you.
Oh?
Say it's about earlier on the boat when the two of you...
I remember. What about it?
Ask what it meant to her. Tell her you might have said and done things you shouldn't have. Tell her you can't stop thinking about it. Can't stop thinking about it.
Look, Chief, I've had a long, short life. And one thing I figured out is, when it's right, it's right. And what we had was... correct. You know how I feel about you. That isn't gonna change. Not now, not ever. But I don't expect anything from you. I don't even want anything from you, but to see where this road takes us. If that road should happen to lead straight to a quiet spot with a mat on the floor and no one watching, well, you wouldn't hear any complaints from this corner.
Nice.
Don't
Right, is
worry,
that it?
Chief. I'm on high alert.
Okay, great, awesome. Okay, well, let's leave the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, explore more of the city of Arx, and I guess maybe find out what's going on here too. Can I unlock this thing? I did get a key. Nice, fantastic. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow. We'll explore more of this place. Maybe explore the sewers or something. Did I? Oh, I did get that. Okay, good. And then we'll explore more of the city and whatnot. I think I mentioned that 3 times now. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.